Bonjour, bonsoir. I am back from Paris. It was amazing. Everything that my heart could have dreamed of. And baby, I ate and my weight is up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Got on the scale this morning. Today is Friday and it was 252.6. I ain't that mad though, because it ain't that high. So hello. Hey family, hey friend, welcome back. Be sure to connect with me. I'm at Flo Has Faith on all social media outlets. We are warming up. It's 9 o'clock this morning. It is 9 o'clock a.m. and I am warming up the meal that I prepared before I went to Paris. I don't know why there's this foggy, weird thing. I dropped my phone when I was in France at Versailles, and I think maybe I messed something up. But anyway, I hear the microwave tinging. It is 9 a.m. My body, I did sleep well last night, but I'm like hungry for food. And when I came home last night, I got in about 5 or 6. I was hungry, but I just had a smoothie, and I wanted some coffee. I know the French have their coffee, and they say it's stronger, and it's good, but I like, there was dairy, and you know what I mean? I was missing like some almond milk. So I had a smoothie and some good old American coffee. It was an amazing time. Everything that my heart could have dreamed of. I'm just blessing and thanking God for a good time. And but now I'm about to get into this meal. I'm sure you remember. It's hot because it was in the same vlog that I'm showing that I prepared. So I am just going to have some salmon with rice and mixed vegetables. I'm about to get into that. We're getting right back on track. But Paris owes me nothing. Wee petty. It was amazing. All right. See y'all soon. Hello. We on this bike, baby. We on this bike because we got to get it back together. I had an amazing time in Paris. Yes, I did. But right now, the battle, because I don't want to say I'm struggling. I'm so grateful that I was able to just enjoy the time in Paris and be like, don't beat yourself up, just enjoy yourself. And I did. Excuse me, I just woke up and I'm like, girl, go get on that bike. Even though I still plan to go to the gym today and there's book club with my family today. What did I just say? The battle, because it's not a struggle. It's a struggle. Stop lying, Flo. Is getting back to being as disciplined as I was. And one place where I know for sure that I was not disciplined in Paris, and if I'm honest, even yesterday, was drinking my water. Because you're doing so much traveling, I was on the metro, I'm visiting museums, I'm walking around, and especially in Paris, like, you have to pay for the bathroom. Unless, either way, you gotta pay, right? Because there's public bathrooms outside that you can use. You gotta use your coin. Or if you want to go into an establishment, a cafe, a restaurant, you buy a cup of coffee and then you ask for the bathroom. So you either purchasing something, you're paying for it, right? So not even intentionally, I just didn't drink as much water. And then there were some times when I had the powder prime, because that has electrolytes in it and that will help to keep you hydrated. So if I did have water, I put some of that in it. But I know for me, that's not always a good thing, because pardon me for the morning voice, I did brush my teeth, baby. I got to do all that. I just spare y'all of that because I think I tried to do it in one vlog and it gets on my nerves when I have to watch other people do it. I'm like, girl, we ain't got to watch you brush your teeth. So I skip all that. But as far as, what was I saying? See, it's so easy to get sidetracked. I know I was talking about drinking the water and adding the electrolytes. And so for me, that helped to keep me hydrated so that I'm not necessarily getting jet lagged. I did experience it anyway. And you know who else showed up? She just rude and ignorant and got to come to all my daggone vacations. Yes, my cycle came on. So that makes you bloated too. So I know I have some cycle weight on me too. But when I take the electrolytes, sodium, that's one of the electrolytes, and I just retain sodium. My body retains it easily. So I got to get back into the routine of things. I got to get back into get your buns up and get on that bike. I'm still going to go to the gym today. I only have this on for 10 minutes of exercise and on the bike. And then I'm going to stretch my body out some more. I need to finish putting my clothes away. Like, I washed all my stuff. I need to put it away. So there are things that I need to do that will help me move. But I really need to be focused on drinking water. I was not drinking a lot of water. I did not drink a lot of water yesterday. And if I'm being honest, I was lazy yesterday. I'm okay. I'm having grace because, you know, you're jet lagged when you fly. I tried to sleep on the flight. Flight was horrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't no ways to sugarcoat it, but it's worth it. The trip to Paris is worth it. So I don't know. I just wanted to let you know, as you also journey on living and being healthy and fit, you know, Paris was a lifetime trip for me. It's on my vision board. It's something that I would like to do one day, and I'm so grateful and thankful to have done it. It was everything I've dreamed of. So getting back into the routine of eating properly, of moving my body. You moved now. You moved in Paris, baby. The metro has no elevators, so you're doing steps. And I posted a video if y'all see me visiting Versailles. So the different places where I went to visit. So there was a lot of walking. Interestingly enough, not more than New Orleans. New Orleans, man, that was a good time. I will go back there too. 20,000 steps. I was getting 20, 22. But in Paris, you know, 9,000, 10,000, 12,000. So I got my steps in. But eating properly, oh, I can't wait to just get rid of dairy, you know. Drinking lots of water. Getting my fruits and vegetables back in because I will have a smoothie every day. So these are the things that, bless God and all his angels, is Saturday. I don't go back to work until Tuesday. So we got time to get back in the routine. Right now it is Saturday morning, 6-something a.m. And we are up. We are up for a couple of reasons. I had a couple of weird dreams. And I need to finish the book club. Thank God I did Audible. And I just need to get back into the routine. So pray my strength in the Lord, y'all. By the time y'all see this, yes, we're going to name it and claim it. I'm going to be back in routine. It's only going to take a couple of days. You know, today, tomorrow, right after these 10 minutes are up, I'm going to get me some water, bring some more things upstairs because, as I said, I'm still like unpacking. I did several loads of clothes that I needed to wash and some things like that I don't need to wash. Like my raincoat is fine. My heavy blazers, that's fine. So, yeah. All right. See you in a minute. Hello. I don't even know the last time I picked up. Yeah, I went to book club. I ate okay. I think one thing about Paris that I've learned is that their portion sizes are way smaller. So it's like, enjoy the meal, but don't overindulge. However, you know, I need to go somewhere and sit down. My baby goddaughter's birthday was yesterday. And so she happened to have an extra ticket. Someone else couldn't go or something to go to South, which is a restaurant and jazz bar in Philly, and she invited me. Guess who's going out? So, but I'm off tomorrow. This has been some vacationing, but South is soul food, so I don't think that I'm going to be eating too good, but we're going to get ourselves back together. I didn't work out much today. I had some some vegan sausage and some oatmeal, and I tried to drink water and just still trying to unpack and get things together post Paris. But one more night and we got to get it back together because I'm feeling fluffy. I'm feeling fluffy even though I'm going out tonight. You know, I just felt like I literally said to myself, and I know this is maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but I honestly said, like, Flo, like, you look cute, but the guy's honest truth is you would look cuter if you wasn't this fat. I just was feeling it, and that's what I said, and it's the truth. So whatever, we're gonna go out, we're gonna enjoy ourselves, and I'll show you what I'm eating because I already looked at the menu because I am pescatarian and I already know it's not good. I'm planning to order the catfish, but we'll see. All right, bye y'all.
Who, Bob, you want to be on the booth side?
Where you want to sit at?
I don't care. What I got? I know it's the fried catfish, broccolini, shrimps, and collard rice, something like that. Darn it, I forgot that I done plaited my hair up so it can be a little wavy by the time I get to work. That's alright, y'all already know me, and this might be for one person, so God bless you real good for the one, right? I love that that's my church slogan, for the one. God is after the one. He leaves the 99 for the one. So let me share this revelation with you, how I'm feeling this morning. I had a one-on-one with my nutritionist yesterday, who I kind of meet up with 3 to 4 times a year, right? And I'm like, you know, how long have we been working together, whatever? And he said it's going on 2 years. And I'm almost high-key embarrassed because I'm like, oh my gosh, like it took me 2 years to lose 20 pounds from the time that I started working with him. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then because I'm just like, I can't believe it took me 20 years. I mean, I can't believe it took me 2 years to lose 20 pounds because it's through my job, it's based off of my insurance. So we get to meet about 4 to 5 times throughout the fiscal year, right? And he was even saying to me, you know, glad that, you know, we have these times to talk. And he said, but you know, if you ever have an issue, because we started talking about how over the 2 years, it always was something that would knock me off. 1 year, last year, I had a concussion. Then earlier in this year, I had a knee injury. And it always seemed to be something to knock me off of exercise, not necessarily nutrition. So that's on you, Flo. However, his point was, well, you know, even though we only have the 3 to 4 times that we meet, if you're ever struggling, just reach out to me. Email me. Let me know that you're struggling and you're going through something so we can kind of figure out how to get you back on track. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Yeah. The word says, ask, and it shall be given to you. Knock, and the door shall be open. How many times? If my nutritionist can say this, and he don't believe in God, well, you know, I'll be trying to bring him to Jesus, but anyway. If my nutritionist can say this, how much more our Father? How much more our Father? We go through things, we're struggling, and I know a lot of us, me included, when the weather gets a little colder and the evening, it's darker earlier, we start to go into that little seasonal depression thing. How much go on Instagram, and some people might swipe past this video. This might be just for the one. But the one, I don't know who it's for. It was a reminder for me. Baby, lay it on the altar. Lay it on the altar. Lay it on the altar. Sometimes we picking up our own cross and trying to carry burdens that we don't have the shoulders to carry. Baby, your shoulders ain't that broad. Lay it on the altar. That's a word. So, I'm headed into work because this is just going to continue into the vlog. I probably will chop some of that up and post that on Instagram somehow, some way. Headed into work, got an event tomorrow, and got to. That's all. I surrender it to him. But I just want to say this is true. So when I got back from Paris, I really did a really good prep going to Paris to prepare myself for when I return. That's Jesus all over, or we prepare for when he returns. But anyway, so I told you before, I meal prepped some foods. I had my smoothies ready. I came back Thursday on point, had the foods. Friday, and I did okay. I probably could have did better Friday. Friday was where it started to downfall, because I went to Costco's, and Costco's just has big servings of things, right? So long story short, I started feeling myself just puff up. And another thing that my nutritionist said that I thought was very powerful, because I've always heard people say, oh, this is water weight, or when you first start keto, it's water weight. And I never really understood what that meant. But I heard some lady on YouTube talk about, carbs hold a lot of water. So let me get back to the point, because I'm all over the place with this, y'all. I started to feel really puffy, and I didn't experience that as much in Paris. I mean, a little bit with the flight, right? But I didn't experience it as much. But I felt myself feeling a little puffy when I got home, because the portions are bigger, I'm eating more carbs, and then with that comes, I don't feel like going to the gym, I don't feel like drinking my water. It's so psychological, right? And so Tuesday was my first day back to work. Mondays and Wednesdays are my gym days. I didn't get up and go to the gym Monday. I just still needed to clean up my house and get myself situated. So Tuesday when I came home, I was so tired. I don't know why, because work wasn't busy. Just sometimes it's a mental things, answering a bunch of emails. But physically, I wasn't tired. And I'm just laying in the bed, and I'm like, man, I ain't going to the gym tomorrow. Do you see how it is so easy to get back into bad habits? And it was like 9:30 at night. Must have been the Holy Spirit, because I know this wasn't just me. I said, you know what, get up, pack your gym bag, do what you gotta do, get your clothes out. And I got everything that I needed to get together. And I got up and I packed my stuff and prepared for the gym. And same thing last night, I was on the church call with we do life groups at our church, and I joined a new life group that meets Wednesdays weekly at about 7. And so this life group can carry on for 2 hours. And it was my first night, so I just wanted to be a part of the group. But baby, they got the chitting and the chatting. That's all right. And they did tell me, if you ever feel like you need to jump off of the call, you can. But I surely got up while I was on that call, took my iPad. They went all over the house with me. We went and fixed some tea. We went into the basement and got our clothes, brought our clothes up. I packed my bag, washed my face, put my bonnet on, baby. Yes, I did. I did all that on that Zoom call. And then I jumped back. I had my camera off for a good while. And then I had turned my camera back on. And they kind of were tickled to see me pop up on the camera in my PJs and a bonnet. But I'm just in this era of, first of all, it was shocking and somewhat embarrassing to have the revelation that I've been talking with this nutritionist for almost 2 years, and I've only lost 20 pounds from the time that I started talking to him, right? That doesn't mean that that's all that I lost, because during COVID I had lost some other weight doing something else. So But I'm like, these things, we allow our minds to just beat ourselves up, and instead of taking that and making it something negative, why not make it something positive? Not only have you kept the weight off for 2 years, you've lost an additional 20 pounds. So let's do what we need to do, because this is chubby girl season. But there are times when, I will be honest with you, I struggle with seasonal depression. Like, I love being outside. I love going to the park. Somebody talked about that on the call yesterday, how nature can really help you tap into, and it does for me. That's no secret. If you've been rocking with me on my channel, nature just reminds me of the beauty of God. That's what it does for me. And it reminds me of how good He is and how amazing He is. And so when it's so dark so early, I guess I could, you know, it just popped into my head, maybe I could watch some YouTube videos of nature and think about things that are pretty, right? That's a possibility. But anyway, I want to do as much as I prepared myself to be successful when I returned from my Paris trip. I made sure I cleaned the house, washed my sheets, so that I would just ease into coming back home. I prepped some meals and smoothies. I want to do that. I want to do that 100% for this fall winter season, because if I'm honest with you, normally September, October, November is not the problem leading up to the holidays, because there's so much to do. It's such exciting time, and the trees are changing such beautiful colors. So I really do enjoy watching that. It's like Christmas, right after Christmas, going into New Year's, and January, February, March, I struggle like no other. I struggle like no other. And so I'm going to stay rooted in planning and stay in His word and stay in His face and be still before Him. But I also want to prepare some ways to combat this seasonal depression before it even happens, right? Before it even happens. And one of those things that I'm going to continue to do is go to the gym early in the morning, so that I can enjoy whatever time it is light outside. You know, sometimes it gets dark at 4. Well, then I'm going to take my tail outside during my lunch break and see what's outside. Thankfully, the campus where I work is really beautiful. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know, I felt inspired. You know, funny thing that happened this morning. It didn't feel funny at the time. Whew. So I'm running my mouth, y'all. How y'all doing? You know, when I go to the gym very early, I take my shower there and then get ready to work and head to work. Baby, this is the first time I got in the shower, and I thought, because normally I'm remote on Thursdays, but I'm trying to prepare for this event, so I need to take myself into the office and get some things done. So I was a little later than I usually get to the gym. So I'm thinking, well, maybe because I got here a little late. But when I tell you, that shower was cold. It was bursts of warm and then cold. I was like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? Let me hurry up. Suds up, get clean, and rinse off and get out the shower. And as I was getting out, I was getting my shoes on, I heard some of the other ladies with the same complaint, like, oh my God, the water's cold. I'm sure maybe they probably sent an email to us and we didn't even, who's checking their email 6 in the morning before they come? I don't know. Put a sign up. I don't think they sent an email, because put a sign up, baby. But anyway, it wasn't just me. But I say all that to say, after, and me and this other lady said that after, you know, because I kind of, there's 2 parts. You get washed and then I dry off, loosen up, and I get dressed. I just come outside to the lockers to put my shoes on. And we're kind of like getting dressed and everything, and the lady was like, I know one thing for sure, I'm awake. And I was like, baby, that's the crazy part. And I've heard of people taking cold showers to shock their nervous system, to make them do things that they think are impossible. There was a whole book on people doing that, but it's true. That's probably why I'm running my mouth like this. I have not had a drop of coffee. I had a cold shower. Cold shower. Got my water, and I'm gonna give y'all a break because I just been chatting. I'll say this too. I feel good. Like, I have on a shirt. You can't really see it. Can you see that maybe? So this shirt is from last fall. You know how you change your clothes over? And I'm loving that. It's so roomy. You know, years in the past, I would have downplayed, like 20 pounds ain't nothing. No, Flo, be proud of your 20. 20 pounds is something. Every time I lace up them hookah sneakers and I put them on, it is a reminder. You did it. Now keep doing it. And I didn't even realize that I told my nutritionist that I was going to reward myself when I got to the 20 pounds. And he was like, oh, that's good. See, congratulations. So you got your hookah sneakers. I was like, I did get the hookah sneakers. So my next reward for the next 20 pounds, and I'm praying that I can hit it by the end of the year. I'm going to give myself enough grace and say, you could lose 20 pounds in 3 months, Flo. Come on. And maybe either before or right after Christmas, you know how there's always sales, I can get myself something from the Coach outlet. Some Coach something is what I would like to do. So I think that's why I've got so much energy. That cold shower woke me up. I ain't even had no coffee yet. Gas is good prices, y'all. $2.95.